guys, it's Miss Herbal. Hey, we are going to do an animal research project. Now, you're going to be able to pick your favorite animal to research, and I've added some websites so that you can safely search for some facts on the internet. But please make sure that somebody is with you, either your teacher or your parents, so that you're not going on any kind of weird websites. Okay? But it is really important to find facts about your animal. Now, there's several sources you can use. You can use the internet on those safe sites for kids. You can use nonfiction books. So if you're researching about whales, then you need to go to the library and find some books about whales, nonfiction books. Let's see. So you can use video and you can use nonfiction books. Okay? So I'm going to teach you about what you need to do when you do have some research, when you do have a passage or a book or some information about your animal. And I'm going to use a turkey because, Thanksgiving and all. So I'm going to do turkey facts, and I'm going to use this passage that I used with my class. And I'm going to show you how to find information by using a highlighter. Now here's the thing, highlighters are great, but if you highlight everything on the page, you're not going to know what's important. So highlighting is just for words that you want to have in your writing for later, facts that you think are pretty cool and interesting that you want to include in your writing. Let's see, those are the things that you want to highlight. Not everything, just the important stuff. All right, so I'm going to start with this little paragraph about turkeys, and I've included it in my website page, this slide set, so that if you want to follow along and highlight digitally, you can do that too. Okay? It says turkeys are oviparous. Say oviparous. What is that? Exactly. Oviparous is a big word. So I highlighted it, but then I actually looked it up online too, on Google, and I figured out that that's just a fancy way of saying that they lay eggs. So I'm going to show you what I did with my page. I highlighted that word oviparous because that was a word I didn't know and I needed some help with, let's pretend. And then I looked it up, and it just means that they lay eggs. So we knew that, didn't we? Because turkeys are birds, and we know that they lay eggs. All right, it takes about 28 days for the poults to hatch. What do you think a poult could be? Yeah, if it's going to hatch out of an egg from a turkey, it's probably the baby turkey, right? That's what a poult is. So already I have some facts. I know that turkeys lay eggs and are oviparous, that's science word. We know that they have little baby turkeys called poults. Uh-oh, lost my lighting. That's okay. That they lay eggs and that they have baby turkeys called poults, which take 28 days to hatch. Good. I don't know, I guess we're in the dark now, guys. That's all right. All right, let's see. Wild turkeys have brown and white feathers. I'm going to highlight brown and white feathers. Okay, you could just simply write that they have feathers because all birds have feathers. That's a good fact. Their necks and their heads do not have feathers. That's a kind of a cool fact. The skin on their head, neck, and snood change color. What do you think a snood is? Yeah, there's a little diagram on my page that shows you that the snood is kind of looks like that snot hanging down. There's like an extra piece of skin over the turkey's beak that's called a snood that kind of hangs down. So I'm going to draw a picture of that real quick so I remember what that means. Okay, so the snood, that little piece of skin that hangs down that does not have feathers, changes color by their mood. That's kind of cool. So when it's angry or scared, it might turn bright red. That's kind of weird. So when turkeys are angry, the snood turns bright red, like I thought. That's a really cool fact that maybe people don't know. So I'm going to highlight that page, that part. Male turkeys, what do you think the male is? Yeah, the boy. So I'm going to put a little arrow over here and write boy so I remember. So I highlighted. What did I highlight? Male, just in case you didn't know. and they are the boy turkeys. It says male turkeys are called toms, and their snoot is larger than the hens, than the girls. They both have a wattle that hangs below their chin. That's that wattle that hangs below their chin. And there's the diagram right here. Diagrams and pictures can help you get information too. Yeah. Okay. And turkeys make a gobble sound. There's that word gobble you might need. And a group of turkeys is called a flock. So, in just this little paragraph, I found lots of facts. I didn't highlight everything, but I highlighted the things I think I'll need. So, on this slideshow, you have another page that says can, have, and are. It's kind of like a little template to help you organize your facts, your writing. So, I have a turkey one. It says turkeys can, turkeys have, turkeys are. So this will kind of make you start thinking about some facts and how to organize them. So let's think of turkeys can. What can turkeys do? Well, the first sentence says that turkeys can lay eggs. Is that a good fact to include? Yeah. How about, let's see, turkeys' snoods can change color to bright red when they're mad. That's a really cool fact that a lot of people don't know. So I would definitely include that in my facts. How about the next one? Turkeys have. Think about what they have on their bodies. Turkeys have a wattle, they have a snood, they have a beak, they have feathers. There's lots of things that you could write about what turkeys have on their bodies. Now the next one says turkeys are. I could say male turkeys are toms. Girl turkeys are hens. Turkeys are, what kind of animal are they? They're not a mammal. You know anything about your animal groups? They have feathers. So they must be a bird. Yeah, so turkeys are birds would be another good fact. Yeah. So when you do your research, this was just a practice, just to kind of show you how to process it and think about your animal writing. But what you're going to do is thinking about your favorite animal. It could be any animal. A dog, a wolf, an alligator, a bear, whatever your favorite animal is. You're going to find some research, some facts, and passages that you can look through. You can look in nonfiction books. You can look at some photos, just like we looked at that turkey diagram photo, right? And you can, let's see, photos, internet, nonfiction books, and after you have your facts and you've highlighted them or kind of wrote them down, organize them with that chart that I gave you. Animals can, have, and are. Think about those 3 questions, jot down some facts, and then get started on your writing. Good job. This is called nonfiction writing or informational text because you're giving facts. Very cool. All right, I hope this helps and good luck with your writing.